Hello everyone, so today we are writing the UI test cases for user details page. So I'll explain you what we are doing in user details page. So we are fetching user details in get server side props, and if the response is successful we are returning user. If there is any error we are returning error. Okay, that means user details page wants some props, that is users or errors, and then if there is any error we are showing error, otherwise we are showing user details. So I will show you how the pages looks like. It's simple page. We are showing user details and there is one button. If you click on this button it will go to the edit page. Okay, so let's go for writing the test case. I have already created a boilerplate for get user test. So before rendering the page to document.body, we need to fetch or get the props so that we can pass the props to the user details page. So for this we need to mock get user by id function using just .fn using promise.result. Status will be true, entity will be an object, there is some id, name, email, gmail.com, gender, mail, role is admin, date of birth is 2000 09 10, and that's it. And after that we need to pass some parameters to get server side props, because get server side props takes one parameter. So I've created one parameter also. I've created one more variable, that is context, one is response. Context will be of type object. I'm passing params, id is 1, the response will be await get server side props, get server side props passing context. Okay, after that I'm expecting the response dot to equal expect dot object containing. It will send, if everything is correct we are sending the props to user details page. So user will be this one only. Okay, after this we are rendering the page. Before we need to create router, because we need to, if we click on create button it will redirect to edit page also. So for this I have created mocking the router. This will be base path and path name, and then we are rendering our pages inside router context dot provider, and the value will be router. If I pass router context router to router context dot provider, so that router will be available inside user details page, and user details page wants one props, that is user. So I'm passing response dot props dot user, and after this I'm checking whether expecting screen dot get by text, whether this name will be present inside document.body or not. So I'm checking this name will be present in the document. Email I'm doing same for email, role, date of birth, gender, and one more thing, that is role I guess. So this one is for email, this one is for gender, this one is for admin, this one is for date of birth. Everything will be present inside document.body or not, we are checking. Let's run the test case, everything is correct or not. everything is correct, should show the users, should show the user. And after that, if we click on edit button, screen.getByRole, it will redirect back to the edit page. Get by role, there is one button, his name is edit. I'm clicking here, I'm awaiting, wait for expecting router dot push to have been called with /users /response dot props dot user dot id /edit. We are expecting that if we click on route edit button, it will redirect back to the edit page. Let's try to run the test cases one more time. There is some error, let's check. I guess router is not defined. Yeah, because we are not defining the router here, so I've defined it globally. Let's try to run one more time. The test cases will be passed. This one is the success scenario, but what if the get user by id will fails? So try to write the failure scenario here. I'm mocking this function user service dot get user by id start function. Again, I'm returning and resolving the promise. Status is false, and in error is some error. After that, we already created context globally here, so we can pass it and get server side props again. Response equals to await get server side props. We need to pass context here. We are expecting error response, so we are checking to equal expect dot object containing props error, some error. After that, I need to render the component, so that we are passing error to this page. Response dot props dot error. We are expecting that screen dot get by text, some error will be present in the document. Okay, let's try to run this one. And get user details API call fails, so this one will also pass. So for get user, that's it guys. Thank you.